Right, day 4, stroke day 5. Not quite sure what the days are. It's Thursday. Home tomorrow. Going to go up Markland Mall today. But we've had to change the plan. We're in Cwm Croeso. Return to the little Matterhorn. This is the last walk I did when I was in North Wales. Back last July, I think, up Cnicht. My hips are hurting a bit on my groin, but I'm going to give it a go. So if I just turn the camera around, you can see Cnicht in the distance. So that's where we're heading. Bob's taking his tripod. I haven't got the energy to take a tripod as well. And Bill's taking his copter. And a banana, so we might have some aerial footage to show later. For now, as we're walking up a hill, I better turn this off. Catch you soon.
Right, boys have stopped to taking a view, looking towards Moyle Bog, I think that is over there, yeah? Oh, just thinking that that's probably where that fire was last night up there. Not sure.
That's the road we could take, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Moyle Bog there in front of us, I think.
Right,
So,
okay.
Not the little one, the one with a little bit of a cloud on the top, yeah. I think that's Moyle Bog, I'm not totally sure. If that is the case, that's the Nantley Ridge over those stones to the right.
Could be.
Looks,
Sort of your bearings up here, isn't it?
yeah, but Cnicht is behind us. As you can see, there's a few clouds coming in, so it'd be nice to have a few clouds to take some photographs.
Have you got a filter?
Yeah,
And shooting low?
and
Low? I heard of that,
oh,
yeah,
here we
I
go.
heard of that.
now listen, one step at a time. He's moved from APS-C to full frame.
How long did it take me? 20 years?
I think
10 years? 20,
I would say 10 years of nagging you.
yeah, it'd have been, it seems it had been
In
that
the
long,
end,
yeah.
you gave in to my constant nagging.
I did.
And as soon as you went to full frame, I went to 4/3. Something
I
weird
was
going
about
on
to
there.
say-
What? There's something weird going on there.
Yeah, I wanted a big one, you wanted a small one.
Yeah,
I done exactly the same, haven't I?
that's right,
I'm
yeah.
the one that started it off, because I
Yeah,
showed
it's
it
your
to him.
fault, Bob.
And I said, oh, I like that. And next thing you know,
You were
2
fault.
days later, I bought one of them.
He's
Some
like,
money
I
bags
think-
over there.
Yeah, it's like you just see something and you think, you just say, oh, where'd you get that from? And you think, he's interested. You've got to know him by then, and you think, oh, there's an interest there.
Yeah. Like
Chuck a maggot in and see if you can catch a bill.
Yeah. I don't normally do.
I think we know, but I think Bob and I know you now well enough to,
Yeah.
when we say
Yeah.
something to you, it's either a goer or a non-goer straight away by its reaction.
In this last 3 days, I've learned to inspect the gadget and Mr. Gadget.
What do you mean, Mr. Gadget?
Well, every time you go in at night, you open that white box and sort everything out and then
Box
put it
of
all
tricks.
back in.
A
Yeah,
magic
box of
box.
tricks.
You didn't see it after you lot went to bed. I fell asleep on the settee. I was sorting it out at about 12 o'clock
Yeah,
as
we
well.
left him there.
Anyway, listen, we've had a rest now. We haven't really started the pull.
Shall I go back down now? That's enough, isn't it?
Well, to be honest, I'll just turn the camera around. This is ERV, I think that's how you say it. Up over there somewhere. Oh, up over there somewhere, there's a little lake that I want to see in. the plan is to walk up onto Cnicht, come down the other side and work our way back to here and then do a circuit, rather than go over to the other side of Cwm, which I did last and was very, very boggy. So there we go. Catch you a little bit later.
We've done about, probably take us more than we started at. Oh, we started at about 10:30, so it's 11:09 at the moment. We have stopped quite a few times. The boys are a little bit behind me. I've just stopped for a breather because the wind's picked up a little bit, and I'm just going to put my light shell on. I hate my arms being cold. I've put it off to now. The rest of me is quite warm actually, but lovely views out to Porth Maddock, and I can just about make out where we're staying in Talsano. Tide's out at the moment, but it's an absolutely gorgeous day. I can just see the head of Bill coming up. Bob's a little bit behind him, he's struggling, but the tripod he's carrying is really heavy. I just came without a tripod today because just too much. Yeah, we're doing okay. It's as I said, it's some nice light heading over. Moyle Bog is in cloud. I'll take another shot of it now in a second and I'll show you. But there's some clouds gathering. When we got up this morning, well, when I got up this morning at about 6:15, there was a little bit of cloud and then it just, everything cleared. But the clouds coming back in a little bit later today, and it's starting to pick up now, which I prefer a little bit of cloud on the mountains, to be honest, to get it when the sun goes in and out. It gives you shadow and light, which is my favourite type of daytime photography really. Nice bit of light and some shadow to give definition and depth. Right, there's the boys, there's Bill, and Bob's a little bit behind him. So Bill's carrying his copter. I've taken to carry in my bag with the stuff in. I've got in Tony's bag I've got a roll, a drink, my jacket just in case, and my puffer jacket, which is quite light. There's poor old Bob struggling with his tripod. So there we go. We're not far from the top now, so I'll just stop for a drink in a minute. Boys will be here in a second. I can't remember if that's Molwyn Mawr or Molwyn Bach. I think that's Molwyn Mawr, this one, and I think that one over there is Molwyn Bach. I'm looking down into Cwm Croeso. It's quite steep down there, but it's turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous day again. So long may it continue. Bill? And Bob.
Good for the legs. On the lungs.
It starts to get steep from you, but you might need a hand, so we'll stay together a little bit further up. Right, Bill's gone. Bob's on his way. I'm gonna sit here and have a drink and wait for Bob. There we are. We're cut 3/4 of the way up, and Bob has decided that's enough is enough. So we've got a little way to go. Move your arse a minute, Bill, so I can see the top. The top's just behind Bill, and then we're going back down. Some of us are anyway. The clouds come in a bit more and it's a bit hazier. I'll just lift you up and you can have a little look down there. That's down into Croeso. Oh, he's not looking good. We left Bob, unfortunately, down there. He doesn't want to walk anymore.
I don't know, he had his thing on his back, so I don't know if he...
Perhaps he's going to come. Yeah, I hope he did. I don't like leaving him on the hill, to be perfectly honest with you. But, and I did say to him that it's not as far as he thinks it is. This is a lot easier to come back than coming down here. That girl started to come down. I saw her earlier on. I don't know where she's gone. So, oh, look at the cloud behind us in mist. Molin Mawr in mist.
Sort of crept up on us.
Yeah.
They're coming in. We might get caught out by it.
Yeah. I do a 360 for you to have a little look around, and that's where we're going, up there. Oh, I see a man coming. He's on his way. Brilliant. Oh, I am so glad. Mind you, when he comes to this spot, I wonder what he's going to think. I think there'll be a few expletives in it. He's used the F word quite a few times today. Yeah, there's a lake down there behind me. If I pointed it, I don't know if I'm pointing in the right direction, but I want to go. I think if you get low enough down, and you can get a reflection of Moel Hebog in the water. This looks a lovely location, to be honest. Yeah, this spot. When I came here, I was with a couple. I can't remember where they were from, and we were saying that this would be a nice wild camp spot.
Got a bit of a shelter with the rocks too in certain places.
Yeah.
Depending on which way the wind's blowing, of course.
And then to do a sunrise or a sunset possibly, out towards there. Anyway, we're going to wait for Bob to come up in a minute and see what he says about it. I'm going to take a couple of shots looking over towards the Nantler Ridge and Moel Hebog. Okay, so here I am on the top of Cnicht. We got to the bit where you have to scramble a bit, and Bob turned back. He didn't want to come. Bill had to think about it for about 10-15 minutes, and then he decided he was going to turn back once the mist started rolling in. So I just came up and thought I'd give it a go. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. The mist is all around me at the moment, so there's no views to be had, but this is rolling in and out. So telephone. Who is that? I'm talking to Bob. Hiya, Bob. Yeah, it's rolling in and out. As long as it's just a record, I suppose, you know. It's yeah, this. Yeah, I'm looking over towards Moel Hebog, and I can just see the top of Moel Hebog. And down below me, it's almost like an inversion. I think I'd like to take. I don't know whether the camera I've got is picking up the behind me. It looks fantastic. I might actually do a time warp or something now. So, all right, I'll catch you later. All right. I'm really in the thick of it now. So. Yeah, it's a minute. Yeah, it's clear, and I can actually. You can see me. Well, you got absolutely fantastic sort of view looking down with the mist rolling through me. Fabulous. Catch you in a bit. So that was Bob. I spoke to Bob because I couldn't get Bill on the phone, and I'm stood on the ridge. And I just asked Bob if he'd put his long lens on and try and get a shot of me on the top of Cnicht, just for a record shot, I suppose. But as you can see, all around the mist is rolling in and out, in and out. I might just set the GoPro to do some time lapse or something to see how it comes out. There you go. Oh, I must learn to check the settings on this GoPro when I press record. I just had done a piece to camera for about 10 minutes and then went to check to see that it was okay, and you could hear my voice because it's quite windy up here, to find that I'd actually done a time lapse or a time warp, something like that. Anyway, I was saying that I've been up here a little while. Atmosphere is fantastic. The mist is rolling in and out. I was hoping to get a shot of a Brocken Spectre because the sun's behind me and the mist was below me, but it wasn't deep enough. The mist wasn't thick enough in front of me, and it wasn't shining directly down, so there you go. I'm gonna make my way down towards the lake that you can probably see in the distance, follow the river back, and then make my way towards the lake that I want to photograph later on. So there's a little terrier has made his way up through the rocks. He's done a good job of it. I'll show you him now. There he is. Well done, that dog. Right, I've come down from Cnicht, which is over my left shoulder. I walked the ridge for a while and eventually got up there, come down through those rocks and along here through some boggy ground to this lake, and I'm going to follow the river down. Now it looks quite steep, but my sort of destination is over towards either that lake or there's a lake beyond it that we can't see. I've just spoken to Bill. They are still on the mountain, but they're just making their way off now. They've been watching jets and taking photographs in the low-lying mist, so I'm sure they've got something. So there we go. Anyway, I'll catch you later. I'll bring you back when I've got something else to report. I've just come from the top of there, followed the river down. Very, very boggy, no path as such, and I got a fair way to go. It didn't look very far from up above, but there's a big dip in front of me and then some ups, so let's see. Okay, I've had to stop for a breather because I'm not at the bottom of the hill yet, but the going's been hard. It's been very boggy. I've crossed the river about 20 times looking for some dry paths, but no joy. I'm glad I had my gaiters on, to be honest. I'm heading over that way, and at this rate it's probably going to take me another half an hour, 45 minutes to get over to the other side, and then it's a case of working my way through the sort of pile of rocks or mounds, I don't know what they are, over until I get there. I'm finding the lake, which is the farthest one. Cnicht, I think it's called, or Cnicht, something like that. But I'm absolutely roasting. I'm going to have to take my top off for a bit now because there's no wind around. And saying that, as soon as I took my top off, the wind picked up. Typical. The sun is in the sky and there's not a cloud around. A few little clouds behind me in the distance, but other than that, it's just pure blue sky now. So anyway, I'm going to have 2 minutes here and then move on down there and possibly follow the wall up to there and see where it goes from there. When I get to the other side, perhaps I'll bring you back to give you an update. Right, found my way from the rocks over there, and I joined up with the path that goes to Cnicht. So I'm back on soil, hard soil. It's the craziest, wildest, boggiest, no path route that I've ever seen. I'd like to go back and find that lake, and hopefully I will one day. But for now, I need to get back to the car, drive to the cottage, and jump in the shower.